Who are you?
I am, for lack of a better word, Tommy Sav. My name's Thomas Blake Norden. That's where I got the name from, my first name, Thomas. It's kind of always been a nickname, just Tommy, you know what I mean? Just because I've had a close friend named Blake, really. That's one of the main reasons why I think it stuck, the name Tommy, is because, like, I just, there's other people around me named Blake too, and it's like, it's my first name. I just always have gone by my middle name, so it was just something easy to switch to. But yeah, I'm Tommy Sav, the guy from the Midwest with the long hair who everyone says looks like Jesus. But that's blasphemy.
How would you describe your music to someone who has never heard it?
The music I make, at the moment, my discography is all over the place. Like, I don't even know if I could say necessarily what genre indigo is, or even if it isn't a genre, just because a lot of the songs are very different. But I'd say I closely follow, like, my vocals are very, I guess just hip hop oriented, rap sort of inspired, just because the sort of spoken word stuff I don't sing as much. But really, I just make whatever makes me happy, you know what I mean? I just try and translate my feelings into sounds, try and share my nostalgia with other people, because I feel like everyone feels nostalgia in a different way, you know what I mean? So I feel like if you can translate that through a song, it's something special. But I haven't done that yet. So.
What was it like growing up in Reed Springs?
Oh, growing up in Reed Springs, that shit, it was all right. It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? In a small town, a lot of people are very caring, and a lot of people care about a sense of community. So, a lot of people are very nice, but at the same time, everybody there. So it's like word of anything gets around almost immediately. You date the same person that like 6 other people have dated. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I mean, we're all born on this planet wherever. So.
Why are sunsets so amazing?
Okay, I swear, you wrote that one just for me. I don't know. Sunsets are cool just because, they don't really last that long. You know what I mean? And I'm not a sunrise hater. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely a sunrise enjoyer. I just be sleeping a lot. So the sunsets are really all that I'm there for. But I don't know. I just really like the colors. You know what I mean? I'm a man of colors, so I enjoy watching that shit, and it's different every single time. So it's really just, it's like a natural painting. You know what I mean? Just something that you can see be painted in a couple of minutes, and then it's gone just like that, and you'll never be able to see it again. So it's kind of cool.
If you became a painter, what would you paint on your first day?
On my first day, if I were to be a painter, oh God, I feel like that's a deep question. Should I be fake deep right now? No, I'm not gonna fucking do that. No, honestly, if I were to paint something on my first day, it would probably be like a landscape, like just like a nice sunset, you know what I mean? Some mountains, like definitely some Bob Ross shit. I'm not even lying. I have watched so much Bob Ross, and genuinely, he's made me want to pick up some fucking paint and a canvas and just like try and watch a video and follow it. I feel like he makes it look so fucking easy. Not saying I can do it, but I could try.
Is ham overrated? Answer honestly. Many things depend on your answer.
Is ham overrated? Yes. I'm gonna get flack for that one, I feel like. My brother fucking loves ham. I don't really like ham that much. I'm more of a turkey guy. Sorry.
What's your favorite song that you've created?
Oh, fuck. This one might have to have a cut, because I might need to think about this one. I don't know. That's a really hard question. I don't know. Honestly, my best verse, I think, I don't know. The one I've liked the most recently, but I think that's just because we made it the most recently, was my verse on the boat song. But I don't know if I can say that because it's not like entirely my song. I just have a verse out of 3 on there, and like it's not out, so at least at this moment. I don't know. I would probably say Just a Kid. I like that song. That song's cool. I think Shades is cool too. I think Shades had some of my better like lyricism in it, and the way I kind of flowed over the beat. I don't really know what I was doing there. I don't know how that happened, but fucking B Munchie fucking killed that beat for me. So shout out to him, honestly. Shout out to him for all the early shit. He carried the team, honestly. Wouldn't be here without him. So we're going to redirect that question into a shout out to B Munchie. No, I would probably say that though. Yeah, probably Shades. If I had to go for a safe answer, probably Shades.
What has the journey been like learning guitar and bass?
The journey for guitar and bass, it's made me realize I'm a lot less self-disciplined than I thought I was. I mean, I guess I probably could have figured that out without trying to pick that up, but that was kind of a shortcut to figuring that out. A little speed run. But I don't know. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's definitely something to pass the time, especially whenever you're bored and there's not shit to do. But it's also really fun being able to like listen to a song that makes you feel a certain kind of way, and being able to like go and like sit down and like not necessarily study it, but study it and like try and play it out. Like, I mean, most of the stuff I've learned is really just through tabs because I don't really have somebody teaching me, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of fucking around on it and figuring out through YouTube, through playing songs and shit like that. So it's really cool to like learn a new song that you hear every day and then also be bettering yourself on your own instrument. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's just a win-win. You know what I mean?
What's the lake like?
The lake? I love the lake. I love the lake. No, really though. I'm honestly super grateful that I grew up like 5 minutes from the lake, and a really nice lake at that too. So honestly, it's a great place. Sometimes I wish it was a little bit less crowded, but that's what we have before season and after season 4. You feel me? Local teams. But I don't know, it's cool. It's fun. You know what I mean? It's way different than like the ocean or a beach. You don't fucking, if you jump in with a cut, you don't fucking instantly just and die. You know what I mean? If you get water in your mouth, it's not fucking salty as shit. I mean, it's probably worse for you, honestly, in the lake, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. It was something else to do. You know what I mean? If we didn't have the lake around there, I would be a lot more bored as a kid growing up. So that's really nice.
Funniest/craziest lake story.
Oh shit. I don't know if you can say this is a funny story, but I forget what kind of boat it was, but a really long time ago, I think I was probably like 6 or 7 years old, something like that. I don't know. It was like late enough in my life for me to remember it now, but like early enough for it to be like spotty. You know what I mean? I was very much a child. But me, my brother, my parents, my dad, my mom, and my parents' friends, Susan and Joe. I actually don't know if Joe was there with us, and then their son are me and my brother's friends, Brendan. Actually, no, so my dad had a boat at the time, and he we were a little bit cheap, so like he would get gas from the gas station, which is not a very good thing to do in a fucking boat. Obviously, I work on a marina now, so obviously I know that, you know what I mean? But he filled up the boat and we went out on the boat that day, and probably like 5 minutes into the boat ride, I'm not even shitting you, my homie Brendan was sitting on the very back seat, the engine bay, and the engine fucking blew, so the seat shot up like probably 10 feet in the air. He landed smack down like right in the middle of the boat, like right where the seats parted, right there in the front. Me and my brother both had life jackets on. Now all I remember was like looking back, the seat was fucking gone. There was like smoke coming up. Brendan was up in the front, but I was like, what the fuck? He was in the back. And then I feel my fucking dad grab me by like the back of my life jacket like I'm a little fucking cat, just like meow, you know what I mean? And he fucking grabs me, dude, and he just tosses me into the water, bro. Same with my brother, and then the same thing happens to Brendan from his parents. We all jump in the water. My dad's just sitting there for like fucking 10 minutes on the boat with a fire extinguisher, like, the fuck is that gonna do, bro? It's a fire, it's on the water, just get off, the boat's done for. But yeah, long story short, I was in a fucking boat explosion, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I was fine. Everyone there was fine. Brendan, you know, he got a little knocked up just falling, but he was okay. He was totally fine. He's still fine now. It was crazy. It was a fucking crazy time, and it's still crazy thinking back that like that happened, that I like was there for that, like genuinely present. Fucking wild. And then the craziest part is after that, we had some other friends who were out on their boat, and they like went out around the same time. And the craziest thing is, before like the firefighters got there and like a fireboat got there to like put it out and, you know, move it towards shore, they came over and like got us out of the water, and we just got on their boat and we just went and kept going on the lake for the rest of the day, bro. We were just like, fuck that boat, dude, whatever. And then we just kept going, had fun for the rest of the day, tubed and shit, went home, never saw the boat again.
What has your favorite experience performing been so far?
Favorite experience performing? I don't know. To be completely honest, I still have like the fondest memories from the show that we did here at the Swamp. I don't know. It was just, it's not like anything like insanely crazy happened. I mean, those motherfuckers were, what were they doing? Like throwing smoke bombs in there or some shit? Because why were they even doing that? Was it because for some fucking reason? I don't know. Regardless, I don't know. I just have really fond memories about that place and that show, just because that was like one of the first few times. I mean, I had met Mothman before before that at a show, but you know, I didn't really know him too well, and he just said, hey, come out to this show, and I was like, fuck it. Me and Mickey went out there, and it was a great fucking night. We were there all day and like all night. It was actually fucking amazing. Met like so many people, you know what I mean, that I still like I listen to their music now, you know what I mean? It's just, it's always cool networking like that, and I feel like that place was like a bigger opportunity for me than most other shows or anything that I've been to, just because of the sheer amount of artists there, you know what I mean? And it was a lot farther away from home, so it was like people that I had never met, never heard of, you know what I mean? So it was a really cool experience. It was kind of nerve-wracking at first, but you know, got over that.
Next big drop for Tommy.
The next big drop? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've been trying to find more inspiration lately for writing. I feel more so like I have to level up before, in a sense, I have to level up before I can confidently go back to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit, I don't even know how I would say it, like maybe selfish. Maybe that's a little bit selfish. I don't know if it's selfish because it's my music, you know what I mean? But I just feel like I gotta be a little bit better. So, I don't know. Whenever that is. But I'm not done. That's 100%. I don't think I'll ever be done. As long as I'm still kicking and breathing.
Wildest psychedelic experience?
I don't know, dude. Just fucking, I was out at my friend's Brecken's house. He has a bunch of land, so we were just, me and a couple of homies were out there. Brecken wasn't, I mean, he was over there, but he was just like coming over to check on us and stuff. He was mainly just like letting us chill out there and camp out there. We didn't even end up staying the night out there because we took him so early that we were all like fine by nighttime, you know what I mean? So we were all like, we were like, well, trip's over, I guess. No, but I don't know, during the day, like around the peak, I don't know, we got up to, we were just kind of walking around on his land, and we got up to the top of this like open field, but it was on the top of a hill, so you can kind of see like the tops of the trees for a little bit, and then you can see up. It was just clear sky. It was like, it was kind of cloudy. It was like partly cloudy that day, but the clouds were like, they were really nice. And we were like walking through the trees because we were hiking, and I don't know if you I don't know how often you hike or anything, but even if you're not like tripping or anything like that, if you're like walking through trees and you're just like doing a straight line through trees, the trees are passing by you and you're looking straight forward, it's kind of like an optical illusion. Like if you get on YouTube and you look up like how to get high from watching a video or whatever the fuck it is, like a little spiral, you look away from it and it has that little spiral and it's kind of fucked with your vision. It's kind of like that. If you like hike through trees and then you like look up at the clouds and the clouds are moving a little bit, it looks like they're moving really fast, but it looks like they're like coming towards you because you've been moving through the trees going like this. It's really it's a really weird thing. Me and all of my friends have experienced it sober, you know what I mean? Just like stone cold sober, just hiking one day, you know what I mean? And we all came to the conclusion that it was that. I mean, I don't know if I'm just fucking stupid or whatever, but we got up to the top of the hill right after hiking for a little bit, and obviously we were at like the fucking peak of a mushroom trip, and we all look up and we all just start fucking wigging out because the clouds just look like they're fucking like not like attacking us, but it looks like they were swallowing us, bro. We were just fucking like, yo. Everyone was up there just like at the top of the hill staring at the sky just like, yo, what the fuck is going on with the clouds, bro? I mean, to be honest, we probably all just looked like we were sitting out there fucking looking at the clouds just like peacefully, but to me it felt like, holy shit, what the fuck are the clouds doing right now, dog? But I tend to try and stick to comfortable places and places that I can easily navigate around, you know what I mean? Or home, you know what I mean? Just somewhere easy. So I'd probably say that. It was just kind of fucking wild. Just looked nuts, insane.
Shout out some of your favorite local artists.
Shout out Toby T and my boy Dawson. We got motherfucking JC Pennis Band. They are the goats. They are honestly the goats. Shout out Mothman. Shout out Caleb Trueblood, Caleb the Keys, Keysmeister. Shout out Zav Timer, the day one. Honestly, shout out Flea Boy, shout out Asoff. Although those two motherfuckers ain't never gonna try and see the light of day again. They're hermits now. I don't know, man. Shout out Lil Miggy. Honestly, shout out Lil Miggy from day one, bro. First show, met Lil Miggy. Same time I met Mothman. That motherfucker's a day one. I don't know if I think he's still making music right now. I don't think he's dropped in a little bit, but he makes good music. And he's pretty good at fucking freestyling, dude. I swear. I think he might fucking freestyle all of his shit, honestly. But, yeah, shout out Lil Miggy. He's a fucking homie. Shout out Tucci. Shout out Young Tucci for real. I used to play fucking soccer with him. Before I even really knew him, bro, I was playing in like my junior year of high school. I was playing fucking club soccer up in Springfield because our high school didn't have a soccer program. So, I was up there playing club soccer and I fucking met him. He had like fucking, dude, he had like shaved sides and like a man bun, but it was dreads. It was like dreaded, but it was in a man bun. It was fucking wild looking. I thought it looked kind of cool, to be honest with you. I mean, he rocked it. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just like I saw him and I was like, who the fuck? I was like, what? And then like just overplaying, we just fucking got to know each other and shit. You know what I mean? And then I met him at a show, and we were both performing, and I was like, this motherfucker looks familiar. And like after somebody's set, I think we were like either in the green room or out back like smoking or something, but he was out there and I was out there, and I like walked up to him and I was like, yo, because I think I think at that point I remembered that his first name was Alex, and I was like, yo, Alex? And he like looked at me and he was like, wait, what the fuck? Like he recognized immediately that I played for the same, I don't know, it was just cool. So shout out Young Tucci for sure. That motherfucker's a homie. But yeah, I mean, shout out the homies, honestly. They know who they are. You know what I mean? I don't have to name everybody. It's facts.
If you were about to be electrocuted by the state for committing triple homicide, what would your last meal be?
Triple fucking what kind of question is that? Last meal? Fuck, dude, I don't know. Probably just like a really nice steak. You know what I mean? Give me like just a decent sized fucking steak. Probably like I don't know, probably some ribeye. That'd be nice. I don't know, just a nice steak, just a nice hearty meal. You know what I mean? Something to make me feel like I'm so full that I'm gonna fucking explode. And then they cut me open and just, you know what I mean? And then the joke's really on them, because I'm dead and don't have to clean it up.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? This is a hard question because normally and most of my life I would just say blue. But it's definitely either blue or purple. But predominantly more like a teal color, like a bluish green. I don't know, blue, green, and purple are really nice colors. I like them. I like some of the earthy tones, but like a nice like maroon, you know what I mean? Like a dark maroon. It's a nice color. But
Preferred method of smoke.
just bud. Bud's nice. You know what I mean? Nothing too fancy. Nothing too harsh. Nothing too crazy. Just some bud. Roll it up in a joint and smoke it.
What's your favorite thing to do in Minecraft?
Actually, the most recent times that I've played it, I'm not even gonna lie, my favorite thing to do was to literally just like cultivate my own village. So like whether I would build on top of like just like a regular village that spawns, or like I would kite villagers back to my house, I would just like build some houses, put some beds down, give them some fucking jobs, and just create an entire like ecosystem for them out of like nice looking houses, because you know their houses look like shit normally, and then just like, you know, exploit them and get rich off of them. It's my favorite thing to do.
Closing remarks?
I don't know. I would just say thank you. Really. Thank you. That's all I gotta say is thank you. This is where you say you're welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I think this thing that we all got going here is pretty fun. So I really appreciate anyone who watches and anyone who tunes in. So if you aren't listening to Ozarkianism, then we're probably not friends. So your fault. I have the clap. Don't use that. Just make me look fucking stupid. No. My lips are dry as fuck, dude. I learned that mistake last time whenever we did the podcasts. I love how you're not even like wearing the headphones, like it doesn't even matter, and I'm just like,
It's not.
would you like? It's like fully charged. I've only hit it twice today, so it should fucking smack, so be careful. We got him, folks. Alien game.